Imagine you are trapped in a dark room with only a candle, a box of matches, and a box of tacks. How do you fix the candle to the wall so the wax doesn't drip onto the table? Let's dive right into it. This riddle might seem tricky at first, but it's all about breaking free from conventional thinking patterns. You see, the solution is to empty the box of tacks, tack the box to the wall, and melt the bottom of the candle to stick it on top of the box. Sounds out of the box, doesn't it? That's because it is. This kind of inventive problem solving is what we call lateral thinking. It's about challenging assumptions, looking at problems from different angles, and finding creative solutions that might not be immediately obvious. This is the essence of lateral thinking, a powerful tool for business innovation and growth. Welcome back to Critical Thinking Secrets, the channel that gets you to think, well, critically. Let's dive into the fascinating world of lateral thinking with some real-life case studies. One of the most talked about examples is Airbnb. This innovative company completely disrupted the hospitality industry by rethinking the concept of accommodation. Instead of building hotels, they built a platform that allows anyone to turn their home into a temporary hotel. It's a brilliant example of lateral thinking at its finest, breaking through the traditional boundaries of the hotel industry. Another game changer that used lateral thinking to its advantage is Uber. This company has transformed transportation by reimagining the conventional taxi service. They didn't buy cars or hire drivers. Instead, they created a platform that connects people who need a ride with drivers who have a car. This lateral thinking approach has not only revolutionized the taxi industry but also created a whole new sharing economy. But these are not isolated examples. Lateral thinking has been the driving force behind many groundbreaking innovations. From Elon Musk's SpaceX, which is redefining space travel, to Beyond Meat, which is challenging the meat industry with plant-based alternatives. These companies didn't just improve existing products, they challenged the status quo and created entirely new markets. The beauty of lateral thinking is that it's not just for big companies with big budgets. It's a mindset that can be adopted by anyone, anywhere. It's about looking at problems from different angles, challenging existing assumptions, and finding creative, out-of-the-box solutions. It's about not being afraid to fail and learning from those failures to come up with even better ideas. As you can see, lateral thinking is not just about solving quirky puzzles. It's about challenging the status quo and finding creative solutions to real-world problems. It's about seeing the world not as it is, but as it could be. And who knows, maybe the next big innovation is just a lateral thought away. So keep those lateral thinking gears turning. You never know where they might lead you. As we always say here at Critical Thinking Secrets, the world is full of puzzles waiting to be solved. Now that we've seen the power of lateral thinking in action, you might be wondering, how can I apply this to my own business? Well, the first step is fostering an environment that encourages diversity of thought. This means welcoming different perspectives, cultures, and experiences. It's about understanding that the more varied the inputs, the richer the outputs. Next, promote a culture of curiosity. Make it okay to ask why or what if. Remember, it was a simple what if that led to some of the world's greatest innovations. And finally, challenge assumptions. Assumptions are the enemy of lateral thinking. They box us in and limit our potential. So question everything. Ask yourself, is there a better way, or have we always done it this way just because it's the way it's always been done? Remember, the key to lateral thinking is to open your mind to new possibilities. Who knows? Your next great idea could be just a thought away. But remember, lateral thinking isn't something that happens overnight. It's a skill that needs to be developed, a muscle that needs to be exercised. And like any skill, it requires practice. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, challenge yourself to think laterally. Ask yourself, is there another perspective I could consider? Is there a different approach I could take? Is there an opportunity here that I could seize? And as you practice lateral thinking, you'll find that it becomes easier. You'll start to see opportunities where others see challenges. You'll start to see solutions where others see problems. You'll start to see potential where others see limitations. And most importantly, you'll start to see growth where others see stagnation. But don't just keep this knowledge to yourself. Share it with others. Encourage them to think laterally as well. Because the more people who embrace lateral thinking, the more innovative solutions we can create, the more problems we can solve, the more opportunities we can seize. And isn't that a world worth striving for? So here's a challenge for you. The next time you're faced with a problem, don't just look for the obvious solution. Don't just follow the well-trodden path. Instead, step off the beaten track. Think laterally. and see where it takes you. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. We're here to support you on your lateral thinking journey. We're here to provide you with the tools, the resources, the insights you need to unleash your lateral potential. So keep coming back to our channel, keep engaging with our content, keep challenging yourself to think differently. And as you do, remember this: lateral thinking isn't just a way of solving problems, it's a way of living. It's a way of embracing the unknown, of seeking out the unconventional, of pushing the boundaries of what's possible. So don't just think laterally. Till next time, keep those critical thinking gears turning. Thank you for watching.